Hey there, what's up, guys? I hope you're good and life is treating you nice. And in response, you're harmonizing with life and you're involved in the dance so that the harmony could create a better experience for you, right? By the way, this video, I don't know if it's gonna cut out while I'm recording because I'm trying to drain out my battery before I leave the hotel room. I just got myself a new phone and the battery, I wanted to drain out first. I have that thing about me when I get a new electronic appliance. I like to, drain out the battery first and give it a full first charge. I don't know if I mean, back in the day, the batteries, you had to do that. I don't know if it still applies, but I thought, let me just do it just to make my battery, be a good battery. All right. I don't have a subject. I'm just going to share some thoughts with you, but I'll tell you something. Moving forward, whenever I present you videos, I want you to know one thing about me. I don't plan them. I don't write notes because I've noticed something about me since I was younger. Whenever I have to deliver a speech or something, even if I'm well prepared, I realize I drift from the script and I just share from my soul. I don't like to plan them things because I like to be authentic and natural. You understand? So, and I don't want to allow my subject to interfere with what I want to share with you, my personal thoughts. So today I woke up. I had a nice night out here last night. It was great. Me and my friends, we went out. We had a good time here in Korea. We're in South Korea at the moment. And now I've woken up. My flight is, my pickup is in 2 hours. So I thought I want to go and eat some Korean steak, beef out there, barbecue, beef, well, whatever. So I want to go out and eat. The food is good here. So I thought before I leave the room, while I was getting ready, I had some nice thoughts flowing through my mind. I was just there, connecting with the source and, and then giving thanksgiving. And I realized, the thoughts that cross my mind, I want to share them with you all. Whatever goes through my mind, I want you all to know it's not my knowledge I'm sharing with you. Although on an individual level, I'm sharing what I think. Whatever I share, the wisdom, the knowledge, the thoughts, they're from nature, they're from life. Before I existed, before I was born, this wisdom already existed. It was there. So I'm just someone who loves to speak and share my thoughts. So life could flow those ideas through me. So those things that I say that inspire you, they inspire you, so you could become more inspired and you could inspire more people, right? So so it's not me that own it. It's I'm taking from the source itself. I'm taking the water from the ocean and I'm putting it in a bottle and I'm selling it to you, giving it out and sharing it with you as well. All right. What was going through my mind is I was speaking to a friend of mine just before I went into the shower, and we just had a little chat about life, how beautiful it seems, how beautiful it feels. And I said to her, you know what? That is how we feel at the moment. We're having a great day. We had a great time, yesterday and all of that, and we feel inspired and all of that. But I'll tell you something. Life is just being life. Sometimes it gets rough too. Just like, you go to the ocean and it can be rough sometimes, and sometimes it gets very calm and smooth. You understand? It's just what it is. Life is just life happening. But it's all up to me and you to make of it what we want. All right? There are days you're going nice. Everything, it's a good season, the sun out, everything going good for me, everything going good for you. And there are sometimes you're going to get turbulent. It's just life being life. But what we have to learn to do in order to keep moving forward is not to get stuck in any experience or not to hold on to anything and not to take anything too personal. Example, especially when you're going through the turbulent moments of your life. Don't let those moments define you. Use those moments as opportunities to develop your strength, your abilities, and what God put inside of you. And when I say God, I want to make it very clear here. When I speak of God, I'm not talking of some structure in the sky. I'm speaking of the life force itself, the creative force that puts everything together. Okay, these are my beliefs. Well, not beliefs, this is just how I feel up to this point. So you'll hear me in my videos referencing God, referencing things of spiritual nature. I'm a very open person, open in the sense that I'm open to life and I don't attach myself to any doctrine or rule or fundamentals of men. I like to connect to the source itself for myself, and whatever I share comes from the real place of McNeil, not from any scripted thing, something that has been laid out for me. Okay, so God the Creator is infinite, all right, and shares wisdom with us every day and gives us life, and life flows, and sometimes that life just gets freaking harsh and sometimes it gets calm. In the harsh times, I want to pound that into your head. In the harsh times, you use them as opportunities to build yourself and to become a higher version of who God created you to be. Amen. Right now, there was something else that was in my mind, I think, was the battery ain't drain out yet. I just want the battery to drain. And what other ways to take advantage of the opportunity to share good thoughts with you? Something else I want to share with you is, You know, there's somebody, I feel it flowing through my head now. There's somebody going for a situation right now and it's hurting you, it's crushing you, it's a bad relationship. Or perhaps you're in a job that's dead end, you don't want it no more. Or perhaps you're going for something with your family. Or perhaps you're just going for something that ain't right. Don't think you're alone. We all have something dealing with. And while I'm shining in front of you now on the camera, trust me, I have my own shit dealing with too. But I'm telling you right now, that shit you're dealing with right here, right now, do not let it define your reality. You're bigger than that shit. It's just a temporary storm. It's come. It will break you down maybe. It might have crushed you or depleted you of your energy or scarred you or hurt you. But let me tell you something. Sorella, I fratello, do not let whatever that thing is define who you are. Use it as an opportunity to develop your inner strength and rise above that shit. And when you bounce back bigger, faster, broader, better, more evolved. Okay? Right. Another thought is crossing my mind as I'm saying this. You are not here to fix nothing in yourself. All right? When we grow up, we are told you need to change this, you need to fix that. You have the teachers telling you what to do. Your parents share their own knowledge with you and all of that. And ultimately, you grow up, and then you, if you're not wise enough, you're not conscious enough, you end up becoming defined by what other people have told you should be. Now, I'm not discounting teachers and parents. They make their contribution to your life to help you to grow. Okay, we learn from other people too. But I want you to keep one thing in your mind: you don't have nothing to fix about you. You don't have nothing to change about you. What you really have to do in life is allow your true, authentic nature to express itself through you as you. If you're loud and crazy, be the best of that. If you're quiet and calm, be the best of that too. But ultimately, you're not here to fix nothing, but you are here to evolve, grow more into yourself, develop, advance, become more of who you are. And as you do that, you'll make mistakes, you will learn, you'll grow, you will evolve, and you'll begin to discover what works well for you and what it's constructive for you. And then you'll also realize what's destructive and what doesn't serve you anymore. You could discard that. But now this is the beautiful way of harnessing your energies and building yourself. But it's not by attempting it, by trying to fix yourself and become a perfect person and become what people think you should become. You ain't here for that. I'm speaking from experience. I'm crazy. I'm one of a motherfucking kind. And the one thing I'll tell you about me is my entire life, I had heard you talk too much. I had heard you need to change this. I had heard you need to change that. Not until I began to accept, you know what? All these fools are telling me is too much. It's just me being myself. The sun cannot shine too hot. It cannot be too bright. It's just being itself. So you know what? I love me from now on moving forward. I do me from now on moving forward. I live as me, and I ain't letting nobody's opinion of me define who I am. And from then on, I started to realize when I started to love me and accept me completely, I began to express me fully, and I realized I gained respect. There are those who love me, and there are those who just don't like me. And guess what? None of it matters. What matters most is that I love myself, and God places in my life the people who are there to correspond with my growth and my self-advancement. All right? So this is how it works, okay? So today, good news is you don't have to fix you. You don't have to change you. You don't have to destroy you. What you have to do is go into you and discover yourself and express it in beauty and in richness, okay? Now have a nice day. I hope this has inspired you, and talk to you soon. Take great care of yourself. That battery is still running. My God, I